Hello and welcome back to Ronnie Explains. Today we are into controlling two servo motors using an Aduino, and just as usual we are going to do the connection very fast. So I will connect the ground of both of my servo motors to the ground of the Aduino. I'll just do this first. Now the next thing is to connect the power sources. I'll connect them to 5 volts power supply. So that one done, the next thing is to connect the signals, and these ones I'm going to connect them to PWM pins. So I'll connect the first one to pin 3, which is a PWM pin. Then I connect the next one to pin 5, which is also a PWM pin. So for those of you who still don't know what PWM pins are, I said in the last in the video where we were controlling one motor that PWM pins are the pins that are able to transmit signals in form of pulses. So, and they are denoted by some wavy sign down here. So that is exactly what we mean. So after having done that connection, I will come here and I write my code. So I begin by including the servo library. Then after that, I declare the children. I have two children. I will be having servo 1 and I will also be having servo 2. So after that, I need to set up my program. So in setting up this program, I will have to say where I have attached. I will have to attach both children of the servos, and I also indicate to which pins I have attached to them. So I will come here and I type servo1.attach. And I must indicate that servo1 is attached to, servo1 is the upper one, this one, so it is attached to pin 5. Then I also indicate where servo2 has been attached. So servo2.attach, and it is attached to, servo2 is attached to pin 3. So now I come to my void loop and I now indicate how they are supposed to be rotating, the degrees that they're supposed to be rotating. So I will want them to rotate simultaneously. They move in a uniform motion. So I will come here and I type servo1 dot right, and I will want it to move for the first instance 30 degrees. Then I also type servo2 dot right, and it will also be moving at to 30 degrees. Then I will give them a delay after that movement of 1 minute. So I will delay it with 1 minute. That is 1000 milliseconds. So to avoid a lot of typing, I'll simply copy this code severally as it goes down. Then I just do some slight modifications. So I'll come and copy it here. I'll paste it here. So I've pasted it severally. I am going to modify this degrees. So the next degrees, I want them to move to 60 degrees. Then after that, I will want them to move to 90 degrees. Then after that, I will want them to move to 120 degrees. After that, I will want it to go to 150 degrees. Then after 150 degrees, I will want it to move to 180 degrees. After that, I will want it to move back to 0 degrees before continuing the loop again. So I will come here, I paste once more, then I modify these ones to 0 degrees each. So this is a complete program that is able to run. Our program is done. So what we're going to do is that we're just going to run this program so that we see how it works. So I will start simulation. So if you can see, you will be able to notice that these servo motors are moving in uniform directions. Then after they have reached the farthest end, they come back to 0 and they start making the degrees again. So most likely maybe you've been to factories and you've seen how the robot arms move. Some of them, they make these uniform motions, and this is exactly how they do the programming. So they will set up everything like this, then they program the servo motors. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing for more educative content. I hope to see you in my next video.